welcome to Artesia Owners Association Board of Directors meeting. This meeting is being recorded, and I'm going to ask at this time if there's anyone else in the audience that is recording. Are you also videoing?
Yes.
Unfortunately, we can't allow, statute allows for audio, so that's fine, but video is not covered by statute. So unless the entire room agrees to it, it's not allowed to be videotaped. But it can be audio, that's fine.
This is for a school project. Am I allowed to do that?
With advance notice, it's something we could have talked about, but we can't do it tonight.
Am I allowed to take the video out after? But am I allowed to take the video after but keep the audio?
Unfortunately. But if you touch base with us, we'll figure out a way to help you with your school project.
Okay.
But just touch base with us in advance and we'll help figure something
Okay.
out, okay?
I'll cover that.
Eric,
Okay.
Eric, just made a comment that unless everybody says it's okay. So,
I don't say it's okay.
so
I think it's okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and raise hands of anyone who objects to being videotaped.
looks like we win.
No, it's not a majority vote. It's everybody needs to be okay with it or not. So please shut off the video. Thank you so much. All right, so we're here at the Community Center at 6601 Fox Avenue, Pahrump, Nevada, 89061. Today's date is Wednesday, January 8th, 2025. The time is now 6:04 p.m. and the meeting is now called to order. We do have a quorum. We have the board president. I'll go ahead and let everybody introduce themselves. I'm Terry Zabo, Supervising Community Manager for Artesia, and this is
Eric Darrows.
CMG also.
He's with CMG. This is Suzanne Schneider, President of the Board.
Dave Taylor, Secretary. Ed Moore, Treasurer.
Lavon Benson, Vice President.
And now the meeting will be turned over to Suzanne Schneider to be the chair of the meeting.
Okay, the first order of business is the owner's open forum. An open forum was, I'm arguing my minutes. You're entitled to, each owner is entitled to speak to the board at this time about items on the agenda only. To ensure everyone gets an opportunity to speak, comments will be limited to 3 minutes. Action will not be taken on any comments unless and until they are on the next meeting's agenda.
You want to read that first?
Okay, before you get started, we have something to.
Well, I was just saying time.
What?
I'll wait. Go ahead.
No, you don't have to. So, an owner submitted in writing that he would like a statement read for the first open forum on the agenda item, purchase of mailbox.
I would like to refresh our old board members and new that as of approximately 2 October 2024, the Artesia Owners Association was in possession of 2 new mailboxes, still in their shipping box in the community center storage room, one large, one small. I would also like to inform the boards that as of the same approximate time frame, Roy with M&R was storing one used functional large mailbox at his place, and Ed still had one used one. One small mailbox is in his backyard.
There's a lot of portion to that. There's a lot of portion to that.
All right, so now yeah. And please remember that the open forum is just to bring items to the board's attention. This is not a back and forth conversation between the board and homeowners. Thank you.
I'm Robert Quigman, live at 4751 Park Road. 1969, I attended Cal Poly Pomona, majored in landscape architecture for 1 year. I changed majors, went on to the California Highway Patrol for 35 years. I'm also licensed hunter contractor, licensed real estate broker. And I know that the low bid, sometimes in construction, is not the best bid. And I'm talking about, we're gonna be looking at sealed bids for landscaping here later on. I was here last year when we opened, I think it was 3 or 4 bids, and they took the lowest bid, which is M&R. M&R has been with this organization for decades. So, I'm not happy with M&R at all. 3 things I'll point out. I do jogging in the morning. I come up the roundabout, come up the little path, and 4 or 5 in the morning when the sprinklers come on, the 6-foot wide walking path is filled with water. So they're overwatering. Our water bill is around $25,000 for the year. Okay, so we're wasting some water. M&R doesn't do anything about that. That same path, over the last year, there's been a bunch of gopher holes, 9 to be exact. I photographed them with the advice of my counsel because they're 7, 8, 10 inches deep. A hole in the walking path. Can someone step in that and hurt themselves? Is it a liability? Yes. Yet M&R landscapers go by it every time they are out there mowing and doing everything, and they don't do anything to fill it. I filled it myself. I had some decomposed granite, went up there, spent an hour and did it myself. I shouldn't have to do that for paying for a landscaper to take care of this facility. What's the third little item? Oh, I love the grass here. It's brown. You know, there's different varieties of grass. If I go over to the golf course over here, do you see brown grass over there? You might see a little patch here or there, but not 80 or 90% of it that we have. So I would like the board, when they open up the bids later on, to maybe table this until the next meeting and research the other bidders that are bidding, even though they're all going to be higher than M&R. I like quality, okay? Now, I'm going to ask you people, there's about 40 people here that are of the 850 members here. How many of you would hire M&R, knowing what they do here, to come to your house and take care of your front yard landscaping? Would anyone here hire them to do your own personal yard? Anybody? Would you be willing to pay a little bit more to have a qualified company come and take care of your yard? Okay? This is your constituents telling you. Okay? They don't like M&R. I don't either. So I don't want to get hot and bothered, but that's all I was going to say at this time. Thank you very much. It's under 3 minutes.
Does anyone else have any? We do.
Agenda items only. Okay.
Hi, I'm Pat Smith, 4680 Parkwood Drive. I live on the dog park. I'll echo what Bob was saying about the landscapers. For 2.5 years, I've been engaging with you guys with emails and photos showing the irrigation system immediately behind my house that has not worked. And everything's dead, it's all gopher holes, it looks awful. I've been repeatedly assured by everybody, including M&R, and they came to the house saying, oh, we'll take care of that, but it never, ever gets taken care of. It's harming our property values, and I've spoken to a lot of the people around the park, and they're not happy about it, neither am I. I think it needs to be taken care of. The gopher problem, we're being overrun by the gophers. I've had at least 8 holes in my yard, and I spent a lot of money on landscaping in my yard. It's pretty disgusting to have that happen. So, okay, the rest of it I guess I can't talk on. So, all right, thank you.
Next up.
Marion Weinstein on Bakersfield Court. I saw on the budget that we still budgeting $1,000 for the weed abatement in the easements. I know that the MOU is an agenda item today. I still think that up to now, we have always cleaned our own lots. The people that are too lazy to clean their own lots and their own easements should pay for that. not the whole community. There are tons of people here that are paying their landscapers to clean it. So why should I pay in addition for the people that are too lazy to do their own work?
Next. Is there anyone else who'd like to give up the speak about the agenda? Okay. Yeah, we have no other comments. We will proceed with item number 3, approval of meeting minutes.
September 10th, 2024. Regular session.
Okay. September 10, 2024, regular session, meeting minutes. November 14, 20.
One at a time.
November 14, 2024, special meeting minutes. December 11, 2024, budget ratification meeting minutes. Do I have a motion?
I motion we approve the stated minutes.
Ed motion,
I'll second it.
Levon seconded. All in favor? Aye.
Next item up is the bank statements and financial reports. Mr. Ed.
All right, here we go. In accordance with NRS 116.3183, I have examined the financials statements of Artesia Owners Association for the month ending November 30th, 2024, and offer the following report to the Board of Directors. The association uses the accrual method of accounting. Monthly financials are produced and provided to the board members. Financial statements are available to each owner upon request. I have reviewed the bank account reconciliation reports of the association and the related bank statements. There are no unusual or unexplained reconciled items. Balance sheet. Cash in the operating account total $200,093 as of November 30th, 2024. Cash in reserves total $764,737 as of November 30th, 2024. A reserve study was completed in February 2022, and the reserve account is adequately funded per the study. Delinquent assessments total $791, and total delinquencies are $10,716 as of November 30th, 2024. Delinquent assessments are collected in accordance with the association's collection policy. Income and expense statement. For the month ending November 30th, operating revenue amounted to $19,482. The association incurred $11,008 in expenses, which include the recording of $3,750 transferred to the reserve funding, leaving a net income of $8,474. Okay, for each budget account, I have reviewed the comparison of the budget to the actuals and noted the following, blah, 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 blah.
Good. So we'll need a motion to accept August, September, October, November 2024 bank statements and financial report.
I motion we approve.
Can I ask a question?
Ed motion, after a second.
Okay, yeah.
I'll second.
David seconded.
Yeah, I have a question. On the social committee thing, how does it work on here?
How does what work?
It says that we have the funds in the account.
It's just a report.
Yes, but
This is the associations.
Association, not the social committee.
You're looking at. Yeah.
Next is the art committee.
Well, I know. Yeah, we need to do all in favor of the acceptance of the bank statements and financials. All in favor?
If there's additional questions, Levon, you can always shoot us an email. We can
Okay.
explain.
Yeah, I do.
All set. Robert Corrigan, 4751 Parkwood. I'm the vice chairman of the art committee. Steve's not here tonight. So I'm gonna read this thing from November and December. Items that we've approved. 2 flagpoles, some shrubs, planters, 6 gates, metal gates, 2 in-ground pools, 1 cover floor pool, and 2 spas. Hang on. 3 gazebos, 2 more landscapings, 2 walls, 1 security door, 2 walls in the courtyards, 3 homes, 3 new homes, 1 pump for a fake water pump thing, I don't know what that is. 1 replacing garage doors, fireplace, removal of a block wall, 1 spa, and patio enclosures, 1. That's it, thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Next up would be the social,
Hold on, we have also appointment of new member and board member to committee.
Bob, who's the new art committee member?
Yes. No, just the newest one that was, submitted to CMG. Just the one. So who's the new one, David? Who's it?
He's a former member, his name's Tracy, I can't remember his last name.
Tracy?
Oh, yeah, Tracy.
He hasn't been to one of our meetings.
Well, he can't come until he's appointed.
He needs to be appointed.
I don't know.
No, the board does. The board of directors will appoint them, that's what we're doing. What the name was, because the name was not submitted to us, that I don't know.
It's Tracy that used to be on it.
Not since he's been on
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
If you know,
Tracy that used to be on it?
make the motion for Tracy that used to be on it, we can tell you the last name.
You want to make the motion?
it. I make a motion that we accept the appointment of Tracy, who used to be on the art committee, as a member of the art committee.
I second it.
Suzanne motioned, Levon seconded. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
We're also appointing the board liaison, and that individual will be David Taylor.
All
I make a motion.
I second it.
Suzanne motioned, Levon seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
David Taylor will be the board member appointed to the art committee.
Next, now, social committee. Hold on, Kareem, you can stand right there for just a second. You don't have to move again, just wait, just a second. First thing we need to do is appoint a board liaison for the social committee. And I make a motion, we appoint Levon.
I'll second it.
Suzanne motioned, Ed seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Yes.
Would you please read the list of social committee members so we have them as part of the record as your first?
Okay, you got the list.
These are the ones that I have right now. There are a few more, but I can't find the list right now.
Oh, she
Kareem,
can give you the list.
here's the list.
Go ahead and make a motion to appoint all of these.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold that thought.
You don't even have to. Okay. The following people, I make a motion to appoint them to the social committee. Jane Nelson, Chair. Corinne Carter, Vice Chair. Vicki Gladstone, Treasurer. Sandy, and I'm gonna screw up your name. Ann Jerami, Secretary. Mary Ann Weinzinger, Linda Groover, Mel Kaiser, Bess Rounds, Mary Mayer, Rose Coiven, Valerie Gibson, Carol Nicholson, Karen Fisher, with Bunko, Lori Shar with Exercise, Joe Lucier, Kraft, Parody Joan Newsom Gord, Linda Turner Book Club.
So Susanna's made a motion to appoint these to the committee. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Ed seconds.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Please proceed. Thank you.
Thank you for your patience.
Okay, if I get too loud, let me know, I don't like microphones. And I kind of threw this together, I didn't know I had to include a lot of information. The things the social committee's been up to since in November, December, and the beginning of January. On November 2nd, we have Donut Day with a salute to the military veterans. That was quite popular. December 7th, another Donut Day, and we had a speaker talking about local vets organizations and did a recognition of Pearl Harbor Day. On December 14th, the Children's Holiday Party was very successful. We had roughly 60 children and their family members come in. December 12th, a group of people came and decorated the clubhouse for the party and for the holiday. And I think it turned out really nice. On January 4th, there was another Donut Day for a kind of a Happy New Year. A few less than we normally have, but we attributed that to the holidays. For upcoming events, we have a Donut Day on the 1st of February, Valentine's Dinner Dance on February 15th. March 1st is another Donut Day. And then on March 15th, we have the St. Patrick's Day Dinner, and tickets for that will be available sometime later this month. Is there anything else I have to do? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they started a game day on me on the 2nd of January, which will actually become a regular thing every month now. Apparently it was quite popular, so.
Corrine and Mel and Vicky, Corrine, Mel, and Vicky took over last year with the social committee for the last 6 months, and I really want a big hand for all the work they've done and making sure that everything was too good. Most of us have been gone, but they did a good job, and I'm looking forward to working with everybody this year in the social committee. Thank you.
Okay, the next up is the management reports.
This is just open and closed action items. Anything that's open in the work orders is on the agenda. Just for board's review, no action.
Item C on number 6, M&R monthly reports.
Just for review.
They are also just for review. And we have all the way through November. And then after that is item D, Pro Park Tech Inspection Report, semi-annual proposals per inspection.
The report is in your board pack, and I had requested proposals. I got one for the broken slide, but that wasn't actually in the report, and I requested one for the surfacing, and we did not receive that prior to the meeting. So we have the slides on the agenda later on to be opened, or to be reviewed.
And item 7, old business. Appointment of community center rental coordinator and open/closer coordinator. I would like to make a motion to appoint Levon Benson as both the social committee, I'm sorry, the coordinator for the rentals and the coordinator for the open and closed room.
I'll second.
David seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
I said
Okay.
Item B, Bridger Missouri State Project. So I would like to make a motion, a second here, that we take no action on this item and remove it from future agendas.
On any further agendas?
Right. You second. Suzanne motion?
You want to second that?
I'll second that.
Ed seconded. All in favor?
aye.
Yes.
Item C, update on D&J Electric, lighting in parking lot of the community center and park areas. A proposal. So they put in the lights, and we have to make an adjustment because the lights are so bright. There's a neighbor that has a yard that looks like it's sunshine every day. So this is a proposal to remove 2 parking lot lights near the dumpster area, reinstall 1 parking lot light facing north toward the clubhouse, and leave remaining parking lot light as a spare for future use. The total cost is $1,737.
The motion, we approve the expense. I'll second.
Ed motion. David seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
That's unanimous.
Thank you. We happen to be the people that live in this house.
No, they just put it out here in the park.
Ed and David.
They need to put it over here by the playground so they don't destroy it again.
No. No.
Are you videoing?
Yes.
Okay, unfortunately, without permission from people in the room, we're not allowed to video.
What are you doing up there?
Recording.
What's that camera up there? You're recording. What do you do with Zoom? You record.
We don't record the video.
Yes, you do.
This is not the behavior for this meeting.
Don't tell me what to do, please.
Then you may leave the room.
No, I can stay. Thank you.
No, you can't. I would like to take a 10-minute break.
Recess.
Recess at
Yes, we're
6:31.
recessing for 10 minutes.
Good.
That's what cameras are meant to do. Record.
Just keep recording. Don't worry.
Motion that we recess for 10 minutes. Can I get a second? Hold on, seconded. All in favor? Aye.
So I'm sure they're happy with what built out. Okay, if you go, this is the big part. People do the big part. That's Bridger between there and the extra green rest, that's Bridger. They started. Yeah, the side. Yeah.
So